He served as a secretary, national secretary for many years. He also served at Zone 2 as a PCRC. He was a former secretary, Lagos State PCRC for many years. I'm just telling you this so that you know that Kishuto Dinyo, we found it by Oduere. So he have been on for a very long time. So he knows PCRC from Genesis to Revelation. He served Lagos State PCRC as a secretary before he became the overall Lagos State PCRC as a chairman. And they have been going around. Division here is not the first division they have visited. They have been going around since last week. His name is Apostle Kehinde Showemimo. Sir,
thank you. Can we have the chairman give us a short welcome address?
This is want to come and do not to from the public. Distinguished Chairman Apostle Kehinde Showemimo. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the entire Police Community Relations Committee, PCRCITIRE Division. We warmly welcome our State Chairman, Apostle Kehinde Showemimo, to this historic occasion of the first official visit to our division. Sir, we are truly honored by your presence. Your reputation as a dedicated leader, a man of integrity, and a bridge builder between the police and the community besides you. Your coming today is not only a source of encouragement, but also a renewed assurance that the coming today is not the only to PCRC in the state level, solidly behind the effort being made here as a grassroots. At the Itire Division, we remain committed to the Nigerian Police Force in strengthening the security, building community trust, and ensuring peaceful coexistence. However, as you are aware, one of our major challenges is the lack of adequate logistics and modern equipment to effectively carry out community policing. We thereby humbly apply through your good office that you kindly liaise with the Commissioner of Police to help facilitate the provision of patrol van, motorcycle, and essential security gadgets such as communication radio, reflective jackets, and other operational tools. Sir, Apostle Showemimo, we deeply value your leadership, and we believe that with your intervention of advocacy, the Nigerian police in Itire will be better equipped to serve the people more effectively. Once again, sir, we warmly welcome you, sir, and we look forward to a fruitful and productive relationship under your dynamic chairmanship. Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, I think somebody mentioned here there is a welfare officer. That's what? This is the welfare officer to Revolution. I think I was here last. When I came here last, it's a very long time. And about you only late. Blessed memory was still here. I think there was this people here, Uyiko. I was state secretary then we came to settle some things there. We want to appreciate, came to appreciate you appreciates PCRC here for standing in the gap, for supporting our police officers, for looking around and seeing that if everybody is saying something negative, something worse, you keep standing behind them because you can see the value of what they're doing. We want to appreciate you that you are able to, you can have PCRC and call it Itire division. We have some places that we get to that are just a name. When we get there, we don't have any PCRC. Though we now expect what we have. That will lead me to asking some questions. You have a regular meeting. When is your meeting? What is your last meeting? How many people attended the last meeting? And all these questions will be required for me to answer. Or you can answer for me.
We have a regular meeting. The last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, that's last week.
Yes.
Yes. And that meeting, you heard that meeting?
Yes, meeting was held.
Okay, how many people attended?
10, 16.
16. 16. That's good. What time is your meeting?
Our meetings are by 1.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'm aware that you have regular meetings. Please keep that on so that people will know when you go to your meeting. We are aware that your command chairman is very versatile in PCRC issues. He's been in the system for a moment. So he must have been educating you on the responsibility that you have as PCRC. But that's what I have come to reiterate and to give you that support, give you that encouragement. And what you are doing is not in vain. Although you may not have physical or immediate benefit that people can look at, but there's a long time and there's a wider level of benefits. When I start to talk, you understand what I'm saying. Policing itself is basically at this level. This is the only place where you can enter a police station and say, this happened to me. Can you help me? Abi?
Yes, sir.
This is the only level that can say somebody has hit my car. I want to report. Police come and help us settle the matter. This is the only place you can say, I have lost my house ran away. Abi? I came to report. Abi?
Yes.
This is the only place you can say, I have robbery, God forbid. Somebody came and stole my property from the house. I came to report. Any other place after division, you must write a petition. If you are going to command the report, you must have to go and write. I mean, you write a petition, they approve. You will not even approve. Of course, they will approve and ask to be investigated. If you go to the state command, the same thing, write petition. If you go to zone, you write petition. If you go to force, in fact, force ID case is not difficult. They're not saying that even if you write petition to AIG, I was surprised. He said you must write to IG. TIG will have to have done. So this is the only place you don't need to write anything. Just walk in and say, I have problem, and they will find a way to solve the problem. So policing itself and is basically at the divisional level. And I know the only name of an officer that is common, that everybody will know, even a student, a secondary school student will know, is DPO. They may not know even the full meaning of DPO. But when you say DPO, almost everybody everywhere, DPO, Divisional Police Officer. So that means policing itself is at the divisional level. D2, when you say community, Nigerian community, from Sokoto to Calabar, from Maiduguri to Lagos. Why? How many communities do you want to see? How many tribes? How many people? How many whatever? But when you come to Itire, when you say Itire divisions, you know house by house. Street, some of you, you know that you are supposed to be living here. So maybe this man is from the street here, this man is from another street, this man is from another street, this man is from another, I mean, so it's a community that is no, it's a rare community. Sometimes it has a banner, sometimes it has a number.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
yes, I know. So sometimes you have a number, sometimes you have a banner, community. In fact, sometimes you find out that almost everybody in some community, one way or the other, will know themselves. I mean, so in the real sense of a community is banded in a very small location. So police community concepts must be more effective at divisional level. For you to have better relationship with the police, to have better security, to have better information, because this man who lives on street A, far from there, can call the DPO because he's part of PCRC, because he knows DPO's number, or he knows AO's number, or he knows SO's number, or he knows DTO's number, and say there's a problem on my street. Some boys are gathering to fight. They have started throwing bottles. So before it escalated into a worse situation, the DPO is already aware. The whoever that you have called is already aware. Unlike when you call the CP, call area commander, and they are calling division, or they are calling, you have contacted them directly to give those information that will help bust the crime. Not only busting crime, it may be accidents. Somebody is hit very very, and people are already trying to come and lynch and do whatever. You can call. They come there quickly and arrest the situation. Because you are PCRC, because you have interface, because you have interaction, because you have information with them. I know that my responsibility as a PCRC member is first of all to be able to relate with the police. That's why relationship is there. That's why relations is there. To relate with the police, and once you relate with somebody, why are you relating? It's not because you want to befriend them. It's not because you want to just relate for it. You want to relate so that you can secure, you can make the place to be safer. Because that's the role they are playing. You can make their work to be more effective. That's the concept of that relationship. That's the purpose of that relationship. Now, it is not only telling about crime. It's not only telling about what is happening in the environment. Also, you are also giving them information because there's a DPO here, there's a DTO here, there's a DCO here, there's an ops officer here, who are officers of the law, working all working under the DPO. And all of them, they have departments, they have units. And all these units are reporting to the DPO. DPO responsibility is to coordinate everybody and manage the safety, security of every area in that divisional jurisdiction. Abi? Yes. Now, the DPO cannot go and do investigation in all crime. Abi? Yes. Him alone, Abi? Him alone cannot go to all pin down. Abi, pin down is, we can be using the appropriate word. Him alone cannot do patrol. Him alone cannot do traffic, cannot go to the junction and be passing motor. Abi? So for him as a coordinator or for him as the leader, he needs to stay somewhere and coordinate. Abi? And send them out and say, come back, give me report. He also is interested to know the performance of those people outside. How are they performing? How are they doing the role? Because they are human beings. They are also they have their own mind, so to speak. Even the children we have, they have their own mind. Abi, they go to school. We ask them to go to school. What they do in school, or when they go to work, everybody has his own mind. But they have a role. Those who are outside has a role to play. How are they performing that role? The DPO wants to know. So that when they come back, you can tell them, okay, we have asked you to go to this place. You have done well there. It's not only the result they know. Of course, sometimes they are playing that role. They are playing that role. Sometimes outside the norms of what they need to do because of one reason or the other, because of character of the person, because of overzealousness, because of nature of the person, because of the environment, because of the influence. So he wants to know so that when problem comes from them that they are sent out, of course when problem comes, if you be the first person to be queried, to be asked what happened. So all these things are why we are PCRC. We are PCRC because we want to help the police to do the work better, more effectively, impacting on the system. So, and one of the reasons is to find a way to be able to transfer information on the community, on the role, on the activities, on whatever is happening quickly and betterly, and more discreetly to the officers. Now, what follows, I'm talking about the information flow. What happened is that many a times, many of us will say, when you talk to stakeholders, the first thing people will tell you is that, when you give information to the police will come and the people will come and tell them that they are not taking information. Somebody outside who is not a member of the PCRC can say that because he has asked. It's not that that person has done it and they have given him, the information came back to him. No, but because somebody has said it, somebody said it, the information continues to go. It's rumor. I'm not saying it does not happen, it happens. But how many people that are saying it that have experienced it? It's not up to 1%. Now, besides a DPO who wants to reduce crime, if there is less crime in that environment, or if cultism is rampant, and the man came there and give them information on cultism or robbery or whatever, and the whole thing subside, the DPO will be happy. The DPO will be given kudos by even his bosses that the place was hot. By the time we got there, it still went down. It will be given special promotion. It will be given elevated. So somebody who knows that information you give him, will help him boss crime, will help him get promotion, will help him get commendation. Will he also want to come back and say, this is the person that gave me the information? So he wants to get as many information as possible to do his work well. Besides that, let's now assume, not only DPO, somebody wants to gives information and it comes back. In the first instance, how was that information given? PCRC members must know how do we give information. I've said it. When you are giving information as a PCRC member, you are not giving information as somebody who has not gotten this lecture we are talking, who has not been sitting here, who is just on the room. He can do whatever. I don't know how they. But for us, we know that we have Oga's number, we have DCO's number, we have SO's number, we have this. I can call him DPO, and we won't give you this information. It's only between you and I. I've not gone out there to tell anybody. This information is genuine. Go to this house, you see some people carrying gun there. They are keeping, I saw them when they are doing it. The man will say thank you. Very well. Now, if peradventure, that information leaks that you are the one that gave that information to DPO. You can go back to that DPO. You can go back to DCO. The person that information that God is your witness. You never mention it to any other person. You are the only one. I want to take it up with you. You have the rights that I am a PCRC member and I know how to give information. I gave this information. I was the only one there. Nobody was with me when I was telling you. In fact, I came to your office and I said it. And once I said that, I never went to any other place to give this information. And I know. So how did the information come out? So the man knows that you know what you are saying. So if somebody, when you are giving information, you're not people at chat, you just go there and give information, or you get to a station guard, you saw some policemen, you get there, and some people are there, they are doing this. You have given information to, you don't even know, because they are human beings too. You don't even know who is there, who is who. So this information I've said is a primary thing, because police don't have eye at the back. They are not spirits that knows what is happening when they are not there. So they need you. They need you in various locations of the state, not as informant. Take me right. Informant, sometimes when you give information, you are a professional informant, you get reward for it. But because you are a member of PCRC and you are dwelling in the community, you can see what is happening there, and you want the peace of that community. You are giving information to them that, oh, before this thing escalates, let me tell you, there's some people that they want to kill themselves here. You tell them no. That, you know, so many, as I've said earlier. I used this example on Monday. I was going to Ikorodu, and I was going to 4 divisions in Ikorodu. I left Ojota area, and from Ketu to Gulonto, for those who are going to Lagos, it was bumper to bumper on Monday. That's very bad traffic. I don't know what happened. I noticed that there were just 2 policemen at Ketu. 2 policemen. And when I got to, I didn't even bother, but when I wanted to see that traffic, and I got to Gulonto, I just said, look, I'm going to 4 divisions. Before I come back from that place, certainly the hold up will have subsided. So it is not my duty. It's not because of me when I'm coming back. I left 10. Before I will come back, it will be 6 o'clock. There's no way the hold up will be there 6. Yes. But I picked my phone and I called DC office because I know it's in charge. Because I know I'm a PCRC member. I know who to call. And I called DC office. TJ, how are you? We're in same place, we're same greetings. I said, that's the problem. I'm going from Lagos to Ikorodu. There is traffic from Lagos to Ikorodu. Very bad. I said, thank you, Chairman. Thank you very much. I will send people out. I will send the RIs out. I will send this out to go and see if they will clear the traffic. I've done this house. It's not even about crime. Yes. It's not even about whatever. A senior person, a simple lady now is so rest in peace, had accidents. Just in Lagos, when there's an accident, if people hit each other, nothing may happen. They will be talking English. That's why I joined my car with the accident. They hit each other. Of course, they broke the rear light of somebody at 8 o'clock in the evening. And the man called me. He said, Gawa, somebody broke my car, and they was talking. They were fighting. I said, I should come. I said, why? Okay, no problem. Because somebody I respect me. So I dressed up and I went to the place on the expressway. When I got there, fortunately, I met 4 policemen. 4 policemen. With them, they were all arguing. And I told one of the policemen, I said, I approached the policemen. I said, Oga, you people are here on the expressway. You are arguing with these people. You are pleading with these people. Take everybody, the car and everything, take them to the station. A general will be coming and will clear everybody. or something will happen, it is evening. Somebody who is not doesn't want to drive, something will happen. Why are you arguing with them? Everybody, you hit your car, you don't want to go to the station. We have seen it. Let's go to the station. Fortunately, I agreed to go to the station. But in the course of my talking to them, to the policemen, I noticed that one of the policemen is badly drunk. So I came before they got to the station. I got to the station. I found out the DPO wasn't there. There was an incident duty officer there because the station and the commander are together. And I approached, first of all, I said, some people are coming to the station now. They are that way. Some policemen are coming with them. This person is an inspector. His name is also Tag. Check him, he's drunk. And then he sought himself out. The following morning, he sought himself out. The following morning, I came to the station. And I met the DPO. And he said, he told me what happened. This guy, we asked him to sit there, to disarm him, collect half from him. And the worst is that he has messed people in his body, messed himself up before the following morning. And that is somebody who will have been on the road throughout the night. Anything will have happened. It's an individual. What am I saying? I don't know who I would have saved through that. That's Pcrc. I have done what you've done, and police did what was right. Information to the police. Now, if we sit with DPO, if we sit with AO, if we sit with police on monthly basis, and we discuss as we discuss, we can tell them some things that we feel is wrong. Abi? Yes. Because we are here. So, because we are interacting with them, we have a relationship with them, we have a relationship with somebody. Yoruba somewhere, I don't know if you are not speaking Yoruba, Shemimpio, Abi, you can ask the person. So once you have asked the person has explained. Because you have access to police, you cannot go out and talk bad about police. PCRC is banned, is forbidden because you are PCRC. Even if you go and even ordinarily this cap, some of us do have it. I mean, we know we have this cap now. Yes. Or the face cap that you are using. If you go there and tell the people, that policeman, I'm only saying that I can understand. Those policemen are only, those men are only. If you have to say that outside, they will also say, you be a Joe, I'm better than you. Abi? Abi? And besides, you can talk to the person. That's why PCRC is domiciled in public relations office of the police, so that we can assist them to say, really, police is your friend. These people came here all the way from other Ondo State, Oyo State, Bayelsa State, Sokoto State, whatever state, to come and work here, not to work because they want to work in Itire. They came to work in Itire to secure Itire people. Abi? That's no war. So they will do their blood army. To settle your disputes, the one you can settle that you don't need to take to court. Abi? To be an umpire. To say, okay, oh, you did this to me. Okay, settle yourself. You are living in the same house. Why are you fighting every day? Okay, we are not going to agree. We are going to court. Okay, let's go to court. Let's get to court. Court will settle you. So that is what PCRC is. We are to help the police raise, because ordinarily people don't want to hear about police. It's not the fault. It's not the fault of the people or the police. Somebody takes a one way, and he called me, and he said he's an Uber driver, and he said he did not know that it's a one way. I said, now, if everybody takes one way and they have to leave you because you said you did not know, it's easy for me to say I did not know. You have to be God to enter my head to know if truly I did not know. Abi, it's an easy excuse. And apart from that, The law says ignorance is not an excuse. So you now want the man to ask you to go. You have taken one way already. You are caught inside one way. And you now say, I'm the long, and the policemen are wicked. If everybody is taking one way, that will be chaos. That will be chaos. So you must be sanctioned for that, so that I don't do it. So they should warn you for tomorrow. Suppose you have done it 10 times before today, that you are not caught. So, because of all this, not only this, if you are criminally minded, if you want to be in a court, if you want to do whatever, you have tendency of not wanting to see a policeman. You have tendency to say, because, okay, you have done what is wrong, and they said, okay, let me just put this up, we are PCRC. So we are in the police. Because you took one way, and the man said, okay, the fine for one way is 80,000. And because you paid him 5,000, only the man, you are supposed to pay 80,000. So you are also only. You have to change government now. You have said, no, I'm not going to do 5,000. Let me pay 80,000. Give me the fine of, if you overseas, you pay the 80,000. There's nothing you happy. They will give you to get paid 80,000. But because somebody, you have committed something. So, with all this and many more, there are tendency for people to want to. But we have rights. It's a responsibility of PCRC to tell people that the man is there because of the traffic man that is doing like this. He doesn't have motor. His motor is in the station. Is it because of his car that he's doing like that? Because he wants you to pass. He wants this one to go. So we should understand, we should let them know that come what may, come whatever you are thinking, come whatever you have experienced. Primarily these people are doing their job, they are doing what they are doing for the sake of the community. And that information that the police or friend must go around for us. And lastly, I use this example to make it easier and faster. I was the National Secretary of PCRC, or we call it Deputy National Secretary, like DGS. The National Secretary is the first PRO. So, but as DGS or as Deputy National Secretary, you are the Secretary, de facto Secretary. The policeman will not like this. He will not come. How many times do we see? When they come, they don't talk to us and leave. So I was the secretary per se for 4 years. One day during MD during Abubakar, no, not Abubakar, Mohammed, the one that was contesting the governorship in Nasarawa. No, IG. Mohammed, no, is it Azan? Is it Azan? Mohammed something. Tornite, Slim, during his time. Mohammed, I remember his name. He said he wants to go, we were holding meetings, and he said he's going to Senate to defend the budget. I now asked the chairman to allow 5 PCRC executives to go with him. So we went with him to Senate. Him, all the DIGs, 4 secretary, AIG. Then we had head of intelligence, used to be AIG, which is I think 19 to 26. We have, we call it environmental day. PCRC members will come to the station and clean the station, paint what you want to paint, make the station, call it environmental day. Just one day, you make the station to be okay and let them see us, parts of them. And on from 26 to 1st of November, that's the last one, we expect you to go out and get a clinic or get an hospital that will come and do some tests, BP tests, blood sugar tests, breast cancer tests, PSA test, any test that you know you can do that will not cost you money for yourself and for the police. Come and do it. We call it Health Week. So one day out of it, depends on what you plan. All those are the conference program. So those ones are those things that we need to do. And let's improve on what we are doing. We appreciate where you are. We appreciate what you have done before. And we can still do more. And God will continue to bless you. Thank you very much.
Please, if you have any questions to ask. So the state chairman is here.
So you have any question concerning police officer, ID card, well, anything, any comments, whatever, so that I can. It's not very common that I visit division, but because of the importance of the divisions to PCRC and the policing, that's why I'm here. I'm going around division. So any question?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I want you to help us address the situation of the patrol file in the Itire division. Because most of the bad. And I remember we write a letter to the Commissioner of Police. Sometimes when we want to have a state meeting in the area, but unfortunately, the Commissioner we should be submitted. I don't have a copy of the letter. No, that's what sometimes it's
this is something when we was about to go for
Familiarization.
and read
so you need to make it that very they shall have now. The return must have their vehicle. Most of our vehicle has granted. And as you see us here, sir, it's not as maybe PCRC member, we are only 16 in the Itire division. We are more than that. But at times, circumstances were wrong that some of our members would not be able to attend the meeting at times. And there's something we can do about it. So we are just trying our best to see. Like today, we just have to start calling our people. Our state chairman is going to be around. Please, let's come together because we did our meeting on last Wednesday of the month. And we want them to come and welcome you. This is the first time. We'll be expecting you for a longer time. And we are even happy to see you today, sir. And that is 1, 2. And I want you to use that privilege, sir, to see what we can do about it. If you see this, our hall is not like this before. We try a lot of things to put it like this. And we are still trying. Yes. This place is condemned place before. And to my surprise, sir, I remember when the last year calendar, they didn't even include we submitted our project report. But the Itire division is not included, both in the hand and the work calendar. So we want to, because we've been making another effort to see that 2025, we have been planning something to submit to the state.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Any other question? If there's no other question, we'll straight to the answers. One talked about the vehicle, submitted letter. Yes, same problem is the general problem. It's a general problem. I've raised this question with Lagos State government. I've raised this issue. And when they gave the vehicle, our plan was that the vehicles will, I've told them, what I told the SSG is that we should have a baseline. Baseline in the sense that let the state government, it's not to represent of the state government, it's federal government that owns the producer. Yes. They are just helping, Abby.
Yeah.
But because they are helping, they are just helping. They may not do it, that's actually they don't do it happen. The vehicle that they are distributing was given by the governor, not by Tinubu. So they are just helping. But what I told Lagos State government is that, yes, they said they have done it. But I said, let's give all the 114 divisions at once. And know that this year we have given all the 114 and becomes a reference point. You understand? But they do it. But what I will advise you to do is that you need to continue to monitor. Once government is trying to give value, write a letter to the CP copy police Lagos State Trust forms that are given the venue. You understand? And go and meet with them. Go physically there. When you are going, don't go as PCRC. If you go as PCRC, if you go to trust fund as PCRC, no problem. But if you go to CP as PCRC, he knows that PCRC and DPO are the same. He knows who is pushing you to come. He doesn't see it as genuine. Do you understand? But it's not that the PCRC will not go. When you are going, that's why it's a community. That's why I said earlier. Write the letter as PCRC sign, Oba sign, Chief sign, CTA sign, these people sign. So all of you go together to the place. This is the community. We have problem. There is robbery. Police vehicle is dancing like this on the road. Can you help us? We came to beg. We didn't come to fight you, sir. We came to beg. The man will listen to you. But we write the letter to him. You know, he has problem. So many people are coming. But the man cannot do anything. He cannot buy motor by himself. What will he do? So, but when you do that, a certain extent, you have hooked him. And you see, he said, he has told some people, go and give me the photograph of the one you have for you. And he showed him from there. I said, sorry, this is bad. We must give you. I know the did. So this is what I will say about that. Then about your number, I think that's the whole thing. About the number, there's no problem. Even if you have said it, even if you are 100 then, I've talked about that number. I don't want to repeat myself. But I want to just give this illustration. If you are 100 here, and you said chairman is coming, if your membership is 100, 100, 102, you will get, if you get only 50% that is coming, to be 50. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you have 25, if 50% are coming, you are only having 13, I mean 14, 12 people. So you need, I've said it, apart from issue of number, you need to expand to other places. Show up the place and let the place be PCRC and let it represent community. Yes, let the DPO at all time, DPO, sorry sir, when they come, let whoever is representing you, let them continue to talk to them, to the community, that they should not look at some of the things that happens among police in the community to say we want to eliminate police. It is their community. They must work with you. They must cooperate with you. You are part of them. You understand? If anybody does anything wrong to you, let them call you. They will be happy to say, these people that said it themselves. They organize stakeholders meeting, Papa. Organize stakeholders, bring KPAC here. Bring the balance here. Stakeholders meeting is supposed to be everybody. Bring the what do you call it? Shop owners here. You have one place where they sell spare parts. I think some guys don't like it. It's not that good. It's very close.
Okay, not last year. It's
people from Pcrc should be here. So bring people from all the sections. Let them come. Say you are only stakeholders meeting. Buy carton of Gala, 2 carton. I think it's 29 that is the one. Buy 2 or 3 and pure water with your money here and give them when they are going. And let DPO just talk to them. Then talk to them and introduce PCRC to them. These are the ways to improve. And then you plan it. Though the DPOs don't know, you don't have itinerary. They can be here now and say, oh yeah, go to, start coming to say the water, start coming to this place. But if it's around, right, you'll be able to do justice to all these we are talking about. So that will help you. The number is okay, but improve on that. Thank you. DPO give us a short response.
You are welcome, the chairman.
Thank you, sir.
and the command chairman. Welcome to you. I have to see you the first time at Solo, while you were donating the post.
I was there too.
Yeah, you were there.
I came that day.
Yeah.
I was that miniman that was in the base at that time.
It's now in Niger State.
Oh, is that AC?
It's not easy.
AC.
Oh, we are mates.
You are housemates.
Yes, we are.
Your promotion is coming very
That's
well.
So you are welcome, national chairman. So the chairman has put an end to us. It's now left for us to utilize it. And the most responsible to the chairman is the division chairman. The leader is doing a lot of work. And at least I can recognize few of them that are so persistent in this business. They always come all the time, they have meetings. And they are friendly to the division. We are closer to each other.
That's
Anytime the moment we say, even before we say it, they have responded. The chairman, he seems he knows the problem of police. That is feeling. He always treat us a lot. Very, very much. Sometimes he will say, you do fit sending food to the division for men. Ramadan fast every day. So we appreciate them. And I believe they are doing a lot of work in the community. The community, the only problem we have in community is that the awareness and laxity, especially when we talk about Itire, Itire, they know the importance of police. I don't know why most of them are not in the PCRC. Because they are CDA, they work to the root of the community for police. So if there is any criminal in that CDA area, they will bring them out. So, whether they will say, I'm the one that did this, I'm the one that don't, no. They will bring them, they will now say, I will follow you to the court to make sure that you are jailed. So that is the reason why we have a relatively peace in Itire. And it is now the rest to the executive or the PCRC now to move to the city. Even if it is only the CDA chairman or the CDA chairman, don't draw them near here. I would assist and be able to convince them to do a lot of work. So now we would like to impress the chairman.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor. And that was
one or two. Because I remember, I get what DPO is saying, right? But I'm a member of CDA in Baguat, administration. And even before I became the chairman of the division, I've been speaking with some of them. The problem we have is that at times they say, okay, I need to work, and join PCRC. Yeah, it's not as maybe the money. Because I remember during our leadership training, sir, he said, you shouldn't even look about money to bring in people. And immediately I got to our place, I told them, I said, we should try and reduce. It's not about money, because we have to be sure of any person who wants to join us. So that we just don't bring any nonsense into ourselves. Because I know a lot of
I'm sorry, you are not
to be very good. So we just have to screen tactical in anything we are doing. But I know very soon.
So you can see, you can improve your work.
That to support what
that's a deep sir. That is common. That must keep on. I know you are already doing it, but also help us to keep talking to your men too, so that they can orange PCRC members when they see PCRC members and they show compassion to them, they show love to them. It will encourage others. So, because you are PCRC, that's why they teach you so well like this, right? And we are not criminals. We are law-abiding people. So when you are in your lecture, talk to your men that they will help you. If you have problems,
we don't even have reason for not doing it because of the way our division PCRC take on. I'm telling you about. No, I'm not just trying to. It is what they do.
yes, sir.
It is what they do.
So help us.
So somebody that is many a times, at least in a week, once, twice in a week, feeding you, then You now see PCRC. If all other PCRC having problem, so you don't want to assist, what would be against that person?
That's what it says.
PCRC. PCRC.
Service to the nation.
Chairman, sir. You know, we visited some divisions. Here is the third place. And all the places we have visited. The place we sat, all the places we have seen, it's not big like this house. It's only 18. We are seated now. You are 18 this house. As you can see, recently they did the renovation, which
You can see it's very neat.
everything, and they spent a lot of money.
Thank you very much.
So
Itire PCRC, thank you very much. God bless you. You made us proud.
so they are supportive. If we have any finance or anything to contribute at the command headquarters, in fact, they are to try. So on behalf of State PCRC, led by Apostle Kehinde Showemimo, we appreciate you all. Thank you for coming. You left your various places, your offices, your home, came here to receive you. Almighty God will do it. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Can we close the prayer the same way? Somebody will pass, somebody a Muslim and a Christian, short prayer. Anybody.
Ọlọ́ọ̀bà yóò bá ní sọ ìdílé yóò bá ní sọ ìdílé àti command chairman wa náà yóò bá ní sọ ìdílé àti pẹpẹ ẹwà àti DPO wa bọ́sì ìyẹn dáadáa ní DPO wa kò sí bàtà palẹ̀kùn wa tó ń sílẹ̀kùn fún wa ọlọ́ọ̀bà yóò bá dúró tì yóò dúró tì wọ́n ìgbẹ́ bá ti wá kó bí wà lọ́wọ́ kí ìdẹ́gbà lọ́wọ́ yóò bá sọ ìdílé tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ ọlọ́wọ́ ní dàlú division mi náà wọ́n láyé láti ẹ̀rọ.